Hello English learners. Welcome to episode 1 of the Learning American English podcast. Master American English faster than ever with Learning American English, the intensive podcast program designed specifically for English learners ready to accelerate their language journey. Whether you're preparing for work, school, or everyday life in America, this comprehensive audio experience delivers the focused practice you need to build confidence and fluency. Each episode features carefully structured lessons that immerse you in authentic American pronunciation, vocabulary, and cultural expressions. Our intensive programming approach combines real-world conversations, pronunciation practice, grammar explanations, and cultural insights to help you think and communicate like a native speaker. Perfect for English learners aiming to increase American English language skills and American cultural knowledge, this podcast transforms your commute, workout, or study time into powerful learning sessions. Our hosts guide you through practical scenarios you'll encounter in American workplaces, universities, and social settings, ensuring you're prepared for real-life interactions. Join thousands of successful English learners who have dramatically improved their American English comprehension and speaking skills through our proven methodology. With new episodes released regularly, you'll maintain consistent progress while developing the natural rhythm and intonation that makes American English flow effortlessly. Created by popular American English college instructor, Mr. Johan Elvis Sersea, a graduate of Masters of Arts in English and Masters of Arts in Teaching and Learning, also known as Maestro Sersea, who has taught English in California for over 30 years and published numerous books and websites for English learners. This podcast aims to be an effective tool for learning and improving American English comprehension and communication skills. Start your transformation today and discover how intensive, focused practice can unlock your American English potential in record time.
Learning about adjectives. What are adjectives? An adjective is a word that tells us more about a noun. A noun is a person, place, or thing. Adjectives help us understand what something looks like, feels like, or sounds like. Adjectives answer these questions. What kind? A red car. How many? 3 books.
Which one? This house. Whose? My dog.
Why do we use adjectives? Adjectives help us in many ways. They help us see pictures in our mind. When you read a big, green tree, you can see it in your head. They show feelings. Words like happy, sad, or angry help us understand how someone feels. They make writing clear. Instead of saying a car, we can say a small blue car. Now you know exactly which car. They make writing interesting. Adjectives make sentences more fun to read. Different types of adjectives. Words that describe things. Big, small, hot, cold, beautiful, ugly. Example, the hot coffee smells good. Words that point to things. That, these, those. Example, I like this book. Words that show who owns something. My, your, his, her, our, their. Example, her cat is sleeping.
Words that tell us how many. One, two, many, few, some, all.
Example, many people came to the party. Words we use in questions. Which, what, whose.
Example, which color do you like?
Words that compare things. Big, bigger, biggest. Good, better, best. Example, this pizza is better than that one. Where do we put adjectives?
Adjectives usually go in two places.
Before the noun asterisk, the yellow sun is bright. After verbs like is, are, look, feel, the sun is yellow. 10 example sentences.
1. The old tree has long branches in our quiet garden.
2. She has a big smile and makes everyone feel happy. 3. The new student wore black shoes and carried a red bag.
4. Two hungry dogs waited near the empty food bowls.
5. The smart boy finished his hard homework early. 6. Many excited children played in the nice park on a sunny day. 7. My old grandfather tells funny stories about big fish in the sea. 8. Fresh air filled the quiet valley as bright sun hit the mountains. 9. The good singer played beautiful songs on her old guitar for people. 10. Some important papers were on the messy desk in the busy office. How to use adjectives well. Choose the right adjective. Instead of good, try nice, great, or wonderful. Don't use too many. 2 or 3 adjectives are usually enough. Too many can be confusing.
Use adjectives with action words. This makes your writing more interesting. Think about your readers.
Use adjectives that your readers will understand. Read your writing out loud. This helps you hear if your adjectives sound good. Summary. Adjectives are useful words that help us describe things better. They make our writing and speaking more interesting and clear. When you use adjectives well, people can understand your ideas better and enjoy reading what you write. Try to notice adjectives when you read books, newspapers, or websites. Practice using different adjectives when you speak and write. This will help you become better at English.
Communication skills for work. Why communication skills are important. Good communication skills help you get a job and do well at work. You should write about your communication skills in your job application, resume, and job interview. Good communication is very important at work. It helps people work together better, understand their jobs, feel happy at work, share ideas, solve problems. When people communicate well, they work better. When people do not communicate well, there are problems. People make mistakes. Work becomes difficult. Key points. Good communication helps you be successful at work. You need to talk well with other people. Your body language is important too. You must solve communication problems. Different people need different ways of talking. How to talk well with other people. What are people skills? People skills help you talk with others and build good relationships at work. These skills include talking clearly, using good body language, listening well, understanding how others feel. Know yourself. First, you need to know how you talk to others. Do you talk too much? Do you listen enough? Think about this. Be kind and understanding. Try to understand how other people feel. When you give feedback to someone, be nice and helpful. Say good things about their work too. Think about their feelings. Practice your skills. You can get better at talking with people by practicing with friends, asking someone to help you learn, trying new ways to talk. Body language at work. Body language means how your body shows your feelings. This is very important at work. Good body language. Look at people when they talk. Stand up straight. Smile when it is right. Keep your arms open, not crossed. Different cultures. People from different countries use different body language. What is good in one country may not be good in another country. Learn about this to work well with everyone. Solving communication problems. Sometimes people do not understand each other. This happens because they speak different languages. They come from different cultures. They use different technology. How to fix these problems. Learn about other cultures. Use simple, clear words. Ask questions when you do not understand. Be patient with others. Use translation help when needed. Talking to different people. Different people need different ways of talking. Talking to your boss. Use polite, formal language. Talk about the main points. Be prepared and organized. Talking to your team. Use friendly language. Ask for their ideas. Encourage everyone to talk. Choose the right way to communicate. Some people like face-to-face meetings, email messages, phone calls, text messages. Pay attention to what people like and use that way. Using technology to communicate. Technology helps us talk at work. We use email, video calls like Zoom, chat messages, project management apps. Good things about technology. You can talk to people far away. You can work from home. You can share information quickly. Problems with technology. It is easy to misunderstand written messages. You cannot see body language. Technology sometimes does not work. How to use technology well. Write clear, short messages. Use video calls for important talks. Check that people understand you. How to listen well. Good listening is very important for communication. How to be a good listener. Pay attention to the person talking. Do not think about other things. Show that you are listening. Nod your head. Ask questions. Repeat what you heard to check you understand. Understanding others. Try to understand how other people feel. When someone has a problem, listen to them. Show that you care. Help them if you can. This makes people trust you and want to work with you. How to be confident when you talk. Being confident helps people listen to you and respect your ideas. How to be more confident. Practice talking in front of other people. Join groups where you can practice speaking. Know that your ideas are important. Prepare what you want to say before meetings. Be assertive, but not rude. Assertive means you say what you think clearly. You respect other people's ideas too. You are not afraid to share your opinion. You listen to feedback. Frequently asked questions. What are communication skills? Communication skills help you share information clearly at work. This includes talking, listening, and understanding others. Why is listening important? Listening helps you understand problems better and work well with other people. Good listeners have better relationships at work. How can I get better at listening? Look at the person when they talk. Ask questions. Show that you understand. Try to understand their feelings. What are the benefits of good listening? Better teamwork. fewer problems with coworkers. More productivity. Better relationships. Understanding instructions better.
VOA Learning English Vocabulary Definitions. Letter A. A and add. Able v. Having the power to do something. About add. Almost about half of or having a relation to. We talk about the weather. Above add. At a higher place. Abuse and bad treatment causing harm or injury. Accept v. To agree to receive. Accident n. Something that happens by chance or mistake, an unplanned event. Accuse v. To say a person is responsible for an act or crime, to make a statement against someone. Across add. From side to side, to the other side. Act v. To do something. Activist n1 who seeks change through action. Actor n. Someone acting in a play or show. Add v. To put something with another to make it larger, to say more. Administration n. The executive part of a government, usually headed by a president or prime minister. Admit v. To accept, admitted to the United Nations, to express one's guilt or responsibility. He admitted that what he did was wrong. Adult and a grown person. Advertise v. To show or present the qualities of a product to increase sales. Advise v. To help with information, knowledge or ideas in making a decision. Affect v. To produce an effect on, to influence. A lack of sleep affected the singer's performance. Afraid add. After add. Again add. Another time as before. Against add. Opposed to, not agreeing with something. Age n. How old a person or thing is. Agency n. An organization that is part of a larger group, an agency of the United Nations. Aggression n. An attack against a person or country, the violation of a country's borders. Ago add. Agree v. To have the same belief as someone, to be willing to do something. Agriculture and farming. Aid v. To help, to support and help, assistance. Aim v. To point a gun at n. A goal or purpose. Air n. The mixture of gases around the Earth, mostly nitrogen and oxygen, that we breathe. Air Force and a military organization using airplanes. Airplane and a vehicle with wings that flies. Airport and a place where airplanes take off and land. Album and a collection of recorded music. Alcohol n. A strong colorless liquid, usually made from grain, used in drinks or in industrial products. Alive add. Having life, not dead. All add. Everything, everyone, the complete amount. Ally and a nation or person joined with another for a special purpose. Almost add. A little less than completely. Alone, add, separated from others. Along, add, near or on, along the road. Already, add. Also, add, added to. Although conjunction, even if it is true that always, add. At all times, every time. Ambassador and a nation's highest diplomatic representative to another government. Amend, to add to or to change a proposal or law. Ammunition and the bullets or shells fired from guns. Among, add, in or part of a group. Amount and the number, size, or weight of anything. Anarchy and a lack of order, lawlessness. Ancestor and a family member from the past. Ancient, add. And conjunction also in addition to, with anger and a strong emotion against someone or something. Animal and a living creature that moves, such as a dog or cat. Anniversary and a yearly celebration or observance of an event that happened in the past. Announce, to make known publicly, to declare officially. Another, add, one more, a different one. Answer, and a statement produced by a question, to make a statement after being asked a question. Antibodies and special proteins produced in the blood that kill harmful bacteria. Any, add. One or more of no special kind. Apologize, to express regret for a mistake or accident for which one accepts responsibility. Appeal, to take to a higher court, person or group for a decision, to call on somebody for help. Appear, to show oneself, to come into sight, to seem. Appoint, to name, to choose, appoint a judge. Approve, to agree with, to agree to support. Archaeology and the scientific study of past human life and activities. Area north, any place or part of it. Argue, to offer reasons for or against something, to dispute, to disagree. Arms and military equipment, weapons. Army and military ground forces. Around, add. On every side of. Arrest, to seize a person for legal action, to take as a prisoner. Arrive, to come to a place, especially at the end of a trip. Art and expressions or creations by humans, such as paintings, music, writing, or statues. Artillery and big guns. As conjunction equally as fast as when, while. Ash and the part left after something burns. Ask, to question. To say something is wanted. We ask the teacher questions every day. Assist, to help. Astronaut and a person who travels in space. Astronomy and the scientific study of stars and the universe. Asylum and political protection given by a government to a person from another country. At prep, in or near, at the edge, where, look at, when, at noon. Atmosphere and the gases surrounding any star or planet. Atom and a very small part of all things, the smallest part of an element that can join with parts of other elements. Attach V, to tie together, to connect. Attack N, a violent attempt to damage, injure or kill, V, to start a fight. Attempt V, to work towards something, to try to make an effort. Attend V, to be present at. Attention, N, close or careful observing of, or listening to, someone or something. The student paid attention to his teacher. Automobile and a vehicle with wheels used to carry people, a car. Autumn and the time of the year between summer and winter. Available ad. Present and ready for use, willing to serve or help. There was a list of available candidates. Average N something, a number, representing the middle, ad. Common, normal. Avoid V, to stay away from. Awake ad, not sleeping. Award N, an honor or prize for an act or service. Away ad, not near.
Hello, English learners. In this episode, let's learn the basics of American film history. Here are the major eras of American film history, each characterized by distinct technological, artistic, and industry developments. Pre-cinema era, 1890s. Key characteristics, early motion picture experiments and inventions. Notable developments, Thomas Edison's kinetoscope, first public film screenings. Key figures, Thomas Edison, Edward Muybridge. Silent era, 1895 to 1929. Key characteristics, films without synchronized sound, reliance on visual storytelling, live musical accompaniment. Major developments, birth of Hollywood, star system emergence, development of film language. Notable films, The Birth of a Nation, 1915, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, 1920, Metropolis, 1927, Key figures, D.W. Griffith, Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton, Mary Pickford. Classical Hollywood/Golden Age, 1930 to 1960. Key characteristics, studio system dominance, star-driven productions, genre conventions established. Major developments, introduction of talkies, Technicolor, production code enforcement. Notable films, Gone with the Wind, 1939, Casablanca, 1942, Singing in the Rain, 1952, Key figures, Alfred Hitchcock, John Ford, Frank Capra, Orson Welles. New Hollywood era, 1960s to 1980s. Key characteristics, director-driven films, artistic experimentation, challenging traditional narratives. Major developments, collapse of studio system, rise of auteur directors, MPAA rating system. Notable films: Bonnie and Clyde, 1967, The Godfather, 1972, Apocalypse Now, 1979. Key figures: Francis Ford Coppola, Martin Scorsese, Steven Spielberg, George Lucas. Blockbuster era, 1970s to 1990s. Key characteristics: high-concept films, massive marketing campaigns, franchise development. Major developments: summer blockbuster model, special effects advancement, home video market. Notable films: Jaws, 1975, Star Wars, 1977, Jurassic Park, 1993. Key figures: Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, James Cameron. Independent film renaissance, 1980s to 2000s. Key characteristics: low-budget artistic films, alternative distribution, Sundance Film Festival prominence. Major developments: rise of indie distributors, digital filmmaking tools, festival circuit importance. Notable films: Sex, Lies, and Videotape, 1989, Pulp Fiction, 1994, The Blair Witch Project, 1999. Key figures: Quentin Tarantino, Steven Soderbergh, Kevin Smith, Miramax Films. Digital Revolution era, 1990s to 2010s. Key characteristics: CGI integration, digital projection, nonlinear editing systems. Major developments: computer-generated imagery, digital cameras, online distribution. Notable films: Toy Story, 1995, The Matrix, 1999, Avatar, 2009. Key figures: Pixar Animation, Wachowski sisters, James Cameron. Streaming/modern era, 2000s present. Key characteristics: digital distribution, streaming platforms, franchise dominance, global markets. Major developments: Netflix originals, Marvel Cinematic Universe, international co-productions. Notable films: The Avengers, 2012, Parasite, 2019, Netflix originals. Key figures: Marvel Studios streaming executives, international filmmakers. Contemporary considerations. Superhero cinema dominance, 2008 to the present. Diversity and inclusion movement, 2010s to the present. Global/international influence, 2000s to the present. Virtual production technology, 2020s to the present. Each era reflects broader cultural, technological, and economic changes in American society, while also influencing and being influenced by global cinema movements. These periods often overlap, and different aspects of filmmaking, technology, storytelling, business models can evolve at different rates.
Episode 1 Dialogues. Asking for a raise, getting a haircut, and speeding ticket. Dialogue: asking for a raise. Topic: asking for a raise. Dialogue 1. Hi, Martin. I was wondering if we could briefly discuss my job and salary. Of course, Sarah. What's on your mind? Well, as you know, I've been working here for the past 3 years, and I feel like I've gained more skills and responsibility. Yes, you're doing a great job. Is there anything specific you want to discuss? Yes, I was hoping to ask for a raise. Considering how much effort I devote to this job and how much experience I've gained in the company, I think it's fair. I see. Can you give me an idea of what kind of increase you had in mind and why you deserve it? So based on some research and our industry standards, I think a 10% raise would be appropriate. As mentioned earlier, I've grown professionally thanks to the new projects I took on, my contributions to team efforts, and data-driven KPI improvements. Those are all valid points, but I'll have to review the budget and get back to you. You understand, right? Of course. Thank you for considering it, Martin. It means a lot to me. Dialogue 2. Hi, Karen. Do you have a minute to talk about my job? Sure, Mark. What's up? I wanted to ask for a raise. I've worked here for 2 years and I think I deserve it. I see. Well, Mark, we value your work and dedication to the company. However, you know that asking for a raise is not easy for us as managers. Of course, I understand, but I also feel like my responsibilities have increased since I started working here, and I'm doing more than my position requires. Can you give me some examples of how you've taken on extra tasks or exceeded your job description? Yes, I've been helping train new employees, taking care of customer service calls outside of my hours, and even organizing events for the office. I appreciate your efforts, Mark. Let me take this proposal to our head office and see if there's any room for a pay increase in the budget. It may not be possible immediately, but I will keep you informed. Mark, thank you, Karen. I appreciate your time and understanding. No problem at all, Mark. Keep up the excellent work. Dialogue, getting a haircut. Topic, getting a haircut. Dialogue 1. Hi, I'm here for my appointment with Sarah. Receptionist, yes, you're right on time. Have a seat and she'll be with you shortly. Sophie, thanks. Hi there, Sophie. How's it going? Good, thanks. I'm looking to get my hair cut today. All right, let's take a look at your hair. Wow, you've got long hair. Yeah, I know. I feel like it's time for a change. Well, we could do something like this. Flips through style book. What do you think of these short styles? Sophie, they look great. I like the one with the side fringe. Perfect, we can do that. Let's get started then. Should I keep my glasses on or take them off? You can leave them on if you like. Just tilt your head back slightly so I can start the cut. Sophie, sure thing. And voila! What do you think? Do you like it? Sophie touches her newly styled hair and smiles. It looks terrific. Thank you so much. My pleasure. Don't forget to book your next appointment before you go. See you soon. Dialogue 2. Hey Emma, you look like you've had a haircut. Yeah, I went to the salon this morning. It looks lovely. Did you get it cut short? Emma, thanks. Yeah, I got about 6 inches off. I was getting tired of my long hair. I know what you mean. Sometimes you need a change. How did you decide on the new style? Emma, I brought in a picture from a magazine. The stylist recommended adjusting it to suit my face shape and hair texture. That's smart. So, how do you feel about your new haircut? Honestly, it feels so much lighter, and I can't stop running my hands through it. I bet it looks great when it's styled, too. Emma, thanks. I will try out some new hairstyles now that it's shorter. Dialogue, speeding ticket. Topic, speeding ticket. Dialogue 1. Emma, what's the matter? Is everything okay, Daniel? No, it's not. I just got a speeding ticket on the highway. I was going 80 miles per hour in a 65 zone. Oh no, that's terrible news. Yeah, the officer said he had to give me a fine for breaking the law and putting other drivers at risk by driving too fast. Can you contest the ticket? Daniel, I don't think so. The officer gave me the ticket and took my driver's license. He said that this is something that happens every day here on this particular road. Emma, let's see. It says here that if you want to dispute the ticket, you have 30 days from the date of issuance to appeal or request more information regarding the violation. Daniel, that sounds like a lot of hassle. At least there's an option and we can calculate how much the fine will cost before paying anything. Don't worry, Daniel. We'll get through this together. Dialogue 2. Julia, can you believe I got pulled over today, Max? No way. What happened? The officer said I was going 75 miles per hour on the highway. That's fast. Didn't you notice your speed? Honestly, no. I was just in a hurry to get to work. Did he give you a speeding ticket then? Yeah, unfortunately. It's not something I can ignore. How much is it for? $100? Julia, try 200. And that's not even the worst part. Oh no, what else? Julia, my insurance premiums will go up too now. Ouch. Well, at least you weren't hurt and didn't cause an accident. Yeah, true. Lesson learned though, oh, slow down and drive carefully from now on. Max, wise advice. Better safe than sorry.